nearest exit for you. For those guests in field level clubs or suites, please move to the back of your seating areas into the Texas Rangers District, and you will be directed to the nearest stairs and exits. If you're seated in the main level, depending on your seat location, your exit options are any of the following: the Northwest entry, the TXU Energy North entry, the Comerica Northeast entry, the Southeast entry, and the Southwest entry. If you're seated in the suite level, depending on your suite location, your exit options would be either of the VIP entries on the west side of the ballpark, or the Southwest or Southeast entry. If you are seated in the upper level or upper bowl, please proceed calmly to the back of your seating section, and you will be directed to the nearest stairwell that will lead you to any of the exits previously mentioned. Remember, elevators and escalators will not be in use during an evacuation. Once you have exited Globe Life Field, please continue to move away from the building. Do not congregate at the exit points. Thanks for being prepared to exit calmly from Globe Life Field in an emergency. The Texas Rangers appreciate your cooperation, and we hope you enjoy today's ball game.
Hey guys, congratulations on graduation and good luck in the future.
Congratulations on your graduation. You know, life now begins, and I wish you all the best on your future endeavors. You can do whatever you choose to do with your life, so just remember to dream big.
Congrats to all of today's graduates. Good luck in the rest of your endeavors, and well done.
Congratulations on graduation. Best of luck in the future.
Hey guys, congratulations to all your success. Best of luck in the future, and go Rangers.
Congratulations to all of you on finishing one chapter of your life and starting the next.
What's going on? Congratulations to all the graduates today. I wish y'all the best of luck.
Congratulations to everybody graduating today. Best of luck in your future.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Hey everybody, Chuck Morgan here, the voice of Globe Life Field, home of the Texas Rangers. It's an honor to have you in Globe Life Field today, and all of us here at the Texas Rangers are proud to share in the excitement of your graduation day. On behalf of everyone with the Texas Rangers, a big Texas-sized congratulations to all graduating today, and we wish you the best of luck in the future. And remember to always bring passion, energy, and enthusiasm whatever you do. It is graduation time in Texas.
Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Arlington High School class of 2023. We will begin.
Please stand for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may now be seated. Good afternoon, class of 2023. Welcome to our graduation day. I'm Kyle Quazani, and I'm your senior class president. Before I begin, let's take a minute to acknowledge our teachers and administrators. Today, we not only celebrate our graduation day, but we celebrate our parents for their endless support and constant encouragement. You all pushed us to rejoice in triumphs and accomplishments. Your support allowed us to be here today, and we can never say thank you enough for that. Over these past 4 years, we have grown as a class, but more importantly as individuals. Arlington High has shaped this class into leaders of tomorrow. Leaders who will overcome and persevere despite any obstacle in their path. Only yesterday, we had to meet our 11:59 deadline, and in doing so, we became masters of Quizlet and Mathway. We leave here today with 4 years of memories, and in those 4 years, we've accomplished something great. We have worked our hardest each day, but this day, we are able to walk across the stage and say we are a part of Colt's family. We may no longer be the freshmen that thought they ruled the world. We are something greater now. We are now the graduates who have experienced the spirit, pride, and tradition that is Arlington High. I think it is safe to say it really was sweet to be in Colt country. Today, we begin a journey into the unknown. And as you look back at your high school years, I hope you remember it fondly. When I look back at these 4 years with you all, I simply remember what Green Day once sang. It was something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Thank you. Students, we are blessed to have the support of people behind the scenes who make a difference in our educational experience every day. Among those who work tirelessly on our behalf are the members of the Arlington ISD Board of Trustees who are here today. Board President, Mrs. Melody Fowler. Vice President, Mr. Justin Chappa. Secretary, Mrs. Sarah McMurrow. And board members, Dr. Aaron Reich, Mr. David Wilbanks, Mrs. Brooklyn Richardson, and Mrs. Leanne Hayes. Additionally, members of the Arlington ISD senior staff in attendance include Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Stephen Wirtz, Assistant Superintendent of Secondary School Leadership, Dr. Elena McDonald, Assistant Superintendent of Elementary School Leadership, Dr. Christy Buell, and Executive Director of High Schools, Dr. Theodore Jarko. Leading this incredible team is the Arlington ISD Superintendent, Dr. Marcelo Cavazos. Since 1999, Dr. Cavazos has served as a leader in the Arlington Independent School District, including for the past 10 years as superintendent. Throughout his tenure, Dr. Cavazos has worked to shape the future of every student in Arlington. His dedication, passion, and leadership were more important than ever in recent years as he led our community through the global pandemic. During these times, Dr. Cavazos and the board navigated unprecedented circumstances while keeping their focus on what mattered most, the students, our education, and our futures. Dr. Cavazos holds both a bachelor's and master's degree from the University of Texas Pan American and a doctorate from the University of Texas at Austin. He is deeply invested in the city of Arlington, serving numerous nonprofit and community organizations, and was recognized as the Texas Superintendent of the Year in 2016. Dr. Marcelo Cavazos shares a fervent passion for service, leadership, and creating opportunities for the students and faculty of AISD. This year, Dr. Cavazos announced his retirement, and we are all sad to lose someone who has positively impacted us all. But today, we congratulate and honor him in his last speech to Arlington High School at our graduation. Please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Dr. Marcelo Cavazos, to the stage.
Thank you so much. And students and parents and all our guests here today, welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. Let's give them a round of applause. Today indeed is a day of celebration, reflection, and gratitude as we honor you, students, for achieving one of your most exciting milestones in your life. When your parents enrolled you in school for the first time, you had big dreams, and they had big dreams for you about someday getting your high school diploma. They wanted you to be equipped with life or for life, starting way back when they wanted you to learn the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic. You got all those 3 R's, and today, you know, you may not know, that you've acquired 3 more R's. You are a unique class, 2023. There has been no other class like you before, and there won't be another one like you in the future. When you were freshmen, your high school education and everything in your daily life was disrupted. Much of your high school career, you didn't get to do some things, marching in the band, singing in the choir, cheering in the sidelines, winning that debate, or countless other activities that you simply didn't get to do. You couldn't even attend school in person for part of your high school journey. When we did come back, there was nothing traditional about it. Everything had to be done differently because of those non-stop changes that we had to endure. But you're here today with your diploma, with your dreams, because you've added 3 more R's to those original 3 R's. The first one is resiliency. You might not see it now, but your resiliency has been a lesson for all of us. You mastered online learning. Even though it was difficult, many times it was frustrating, you found ways to stay connected. You did hybrid learning. You had to learn what asynchronous was, and you achieved all this because of your resiliency. When a roadblock showed up, you just took it out of the way and you continued. You learned to be resilient in the face of challenges, and guess what? You taught us how to be resilient as well. And as you leave here today, the resiliency you learned will go with you and serve you for the rest of your life. The second R that you saw and you demonstrated was responsibility. Never in the history of education has there been a disruption to student learning for such a long time like you experienced. And you had no choice. You had to become responsible for your own learning. You had to figure out how to get online, how to turn on your camera or never turn on your camera. You had to show up, and you did. You placed an enormous responsibility for your education on your own shoulders, and you carried that load your freshman year all the way to now. And you could have given up, but you didn't. Your responsibility for your own success is why you're here today, and why I know you will continue to have success in your future. The third and final R was relentlessness. In my 33 years of education, I've never witnessed a class with the same resilient spirit that you've demonstrated, and the tenacity that you have has paid off today. You got into college, you got your first job, you prepared for your future, you have plans, you're still making plans, all of that because of your resiliency. Whatever you do after you cross this stage, you are relentless in your spirit of pursuing your dreams. You faced countless challenges, navigated uncharted waters, and overcome obstacles that were insurmountable. But here you are, armed with the 3 new R's, ready to take on the world. Before I close, I want to recognize your parents, your grandparents, extended family, siblings, friends, aunts, uncles, all those people who poured their love into you. You laughed with them, you cried with them, you celebrated your achievements, and you've shown unwavering support. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. All this support system for the graduates. And graduates, as you prepare to walk this stage today, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you taught us about resiliency, responsibility, and relentlessness. You have left a mark on the adults that had the blessing to interact with you. And for that, we will always, always be thankful to you, class of 2023. I sincerely appreciate the love that you've shown me, the love you've shown for your school and each other. Continue that love. I look forward to celebrating with you here today. Congratulations.
Many of you know our next speaker. As student body president, senior class vice president, and now salutatorian, he has been an important part of the spirit, pride, and tradition of Arlington High. This fall, he plans to study government at the University of Texas at Austin. After, he hopes to study law and become an advocate for young people who have been ignored and marginalized in our society. Throughout his time at Arlington High School, he is most proud of the time he has spent in student council, supporting our students and faculty, and most of all for winning the esteemed title of Mr. Colt. Please join me in welcoming your 2023 salutatorian and my best friend, Jack Kozak.
Thank you, Kyle. Here, right now, I feel the love and support of all my friends, family, and you all, class of 2023. I am honored to be here as your salutatorian. I acknowledge that my success was not just due to my own hard work, but due to the support and love of my family and friends. To my friends, you all mean the world to me. Thank you for making me laugh. Thank you for supporting my passions, loving others. And to my family, thank you for supporting me through the last 18 years. Where my friends taught me to laugh, my family taught me to have confidence in myself and helped to build my character as well as encourage me to succeed. I would not be the person I am today if it weren't for you. I love you all. Class of 2023, we worked hard to get here. Through stressful nights, through homework assignments that lasted well past midnight, through Quizlet study sets, and through the anxiety of the unknown, we are sitting here today. Arlington High School has not only been a foundation of our academic success, but has made us into the people we are today, leaders. Throughout the last 4 years, we have challenged ourselves beyond our own expectations while serving our community and the Colts family. Extracurriculars I have been a part of, like Colt Calvary, Mr. Colt, and Student Council, have made me realize the importance of spreading positivity to others. Our generation has a mission to share love and understanding, to show that we care for the world and each other. The greatest voice of our generation, Taylor Swift, tells us over and over again, "You're on your own, kid." And we are, but it's not meant to be a scary thing. Instead, our generation should see it as a call to action. We are here today with our family and friends, and I hope you leave here with the realization that we are on our own now, and it's up to us, to our generation, to create a change that we want to see in the world. So, class of 2023, use your voice. Use your voice. Write to your senators. Vote for what you want. Advocate for the betterment of society. I hope you leave here today knowing that no matter what someone says, our generation, the youth of today, can make a difference in our world. I would like to thank the guidance of Arlington High's faculty, who have turned into trusted friends with lifelong relationships and helped us develop our values and goals. Our community has created a desire within us to succeed, to expand our areas of interest, and to surround ourselves with a diverse group of people. Ultimately, we are better people because we walk the halls of AHS. A short 4 years ago, we walked, rewalked, and walked again our class schedule preparing for the first day of freshman year. And last week, we walked down the halls one last time. Despite graduating, we will forever be Colts. Next year, I will continue my education at the University of Texas at Austin. And just maybe, my influence will carry the Longhorns to another national championship. Texas is back! Finally, Taylor Swift's Long Live says, "We are the kings and the queens. You traded your baseball cap for a crown when they gave us our trophies and we held them up for our town. This day is for celebrating, rejoicing in the future, and creating lifelong memories with the people we care most about. I am beyond proud of our class and the legacy we have left at Arlington High School, and one day we will be remembered. Thank you for the best 4 years. Kick 'em Colts and hook 'em horns." Thank you.
It is an honor to introduce our next speaker, a student who has inspired us all through her dedication to Arlington High School's International Baccalaureate and Orchestra programs. As an ardent student of science and art, she has played cello with the Fort Worth Youth Orchestra and founded a free coding camp for children. Last summer, she continued to explore the intersection of health, science, and the humanities through a Stanford University research internship. In collaboration with the University of Brazil, she worked on a wearable biometric sensor designed specifically for dancers. She is returning to Stanford in the fall, this time as an undergraduate majoring in symbolic systems with a concentration in biomedical applications and the neurosciences. Her goal is to become a neonatologist providing life-saving care to newborns. Please join me in welcoming the class of 2023 valedictorian and one of my good friends, Stasia Vaitulala.
I began my journey as valedictorian on the first day of preschool. On grass pearled with dew, my father knelt in front of me and gave me a piece of advice that would go on to shape who I was and would become. Lovingly, with absolute conviction, he said, "Anastasia, you are not here to make friends. You are here to win." And I have. In all seriousness, I'm honored to be here today, and I want to take a moment to thank those who have guided me to this point. To my teachers, who have become dear mentors and imparted knowledge that has shaped my view of the world, thank you. To my mom and dad, who have given me everything, supported me through every dream, been my greatest source of inspiration, and only asked for my best in return, thank you. Everything that I am is a culmination of your life's experiences and lessons, and would be impossible without the sacrifices you both have made. But ultimately, my most ardent gratitude is to my Heavenly Father and my Savior, Jesus Christ, for all of the eternal blessings that have come as I've learned to let God prevail in my life. Class of 2023, I feel this overwhelming sense of responsibility to leave you all with some profound piece of wisdom I've accumulated through my journey to becoming valedictorian. But in reality, though the lessons in early morning classes, hours spent poring over Khan Academy lectures, and 40-page SAT practice tests are no doubt valuable ones, the greatest lessons I have learned were taught to me through all of you. My father's advice was well-meant and timely in that moment. He knew me so well, and his words provided comfort in that I only had to focus on where my strengths lied, relying on my own sense of ambition to succeed. But the unknown, as I clung to him that day with tears welling in my eyes, was how I would branch out beyond my world that was then orbited solely by my family and our home. Well, sorry, Dad, I did make friends. Ones who taught me that every victory is more rewarding when it is shared. And while our cumulative thousands of hours of studying will no doubt be key in preparing the way for our futures, so much of that knowledge will someday slip from our minds. But the lessons we taught each other through relationships, how to be kind, how to take ourselves less seriously, and how to love without bounds are all inexorable and integral to who we all are. Graduates, the chapter in our lives where we have been guided each step of the way is over. And now we enter into a new chapter, marked by freedom, being away from home for the first time, and finally choosing our own paths rather than letting our parents, counselors, or teachers give us all of the right answers. This fall, many of us will sit in new dorm rooms, lecture halls, and workspaces, feeling just like we did on that first day of pre-K, wishing we could cling to our parents with tears welling in our eyes. In those moments of doubt, we may want to retreat into our past and try to find ourselves in our childhood dreams, in our parents' words of advice, or in the waves of nostalgia that overcome us as we flip through the pages of our yearbooks. But know that those moments of doubt, every experience, every question left unanswered, every night in search of some unattainable missing piece, those moments, though painful, were necessary. And now we venture forth to uncover worlds of possibility. Though I suppose I won the trivial competition of the highest grade point average and maybe the proudest dad, what I've really won is the honor of being here with all of you. We have all won these years, these memories, and this moment together. My prayer for each of us as we part ways today is that we continue to find joy in each of our personal triumphs. I pray for lives of fulfillment that are bursting with love, and most of all, for each of us to use our distinct blessings and strengths for the betterment of every life that we touch. Friends, there's a life beyond high school. There are people to impact and to grow with. There's love to be received. There are friendships to be built. There's a better version of ourselves to become. And there's a future that is ours to take hold of. Thank you.
Please join us one last time for the singing of our alma mater.
Arlington High. what, and all our fortunes to you. Arlington High, hail to Arlington High.
Hello, everyone. My name is Benjamin Breyer, and I am the class of 2023's Senior Class Secretary and Student Body Parliamentarian. I have the honor and privilege of introducing you several of our school leaders. As a senior class, we are beyond thankful for all of your dedication, hard work, and your ability to believe in each of us, even when we doubted ourselves. These individuals truly embody the spirit, pride, and tradition of Arlington High and exemplify reasons why first here, best here is not just a saying. It conveys the long-standing history Arlington High is known for. Every year, the senior class recognizes 4 teachers who have made a great impact on our high school experience. These teachers have worked tirelessly for our benefit and supported our studies. Their dedication to our class and our school has inspired us all, and today we recognize them as graduation name announcers. Thank you for being here today to send us all off into our future. Our announcers this year are Miss Kristen Crocker, Mr. Bryant McClendon, Miss Emily Miller, and Mr. Tanner Grimm. We would also like to recognize our amazing and supportive counseling team. We thank you for the hours you spent with us as friends and therapists. You are our champions during our most difficult moments, and for many of us, you pushed us to succeed when we didn't believe in ourselves. Thank you for encouraging us to be confident and to advocate for ourselves and for our education. Our high school administrators play a vital role in our educational journey. Not only do they work tirelessly to create a safe environment for all of us, but they do their best to ensure that our school is a positive and inclusive space for our students and teachers. These 8 individuals make up Arlington High School's dream team of administrators. Please join me in welcoming our academic dean, Miss Ashley Smith, and our assistant principals, Mr. Brent Pfaff, Miss Victoria Youngblood Baldwin, Miss Roxana Sierra, Mr. Jonathan Randall, Miss Ryan Hawkins, Mr. Jesus Pineda, and starting next year, Dr. Joanna Carter. Throughout this school year, Ms. Humbles has been in constant communication with students, teachers, and parents. I cannot begin to imagine the work that has gone into running our school this year. She has attended our games, emceed our pep rallies, answered phone calls until late at night, and helped us all through senior year with her warmth, dedication, and energy. She has dedicated her life to supporting us all, and there is no one who embodies spirit, pride, and tradition like Ms. Humbles. Please join me in welcoming to the stage our principal, Ms. Stacy Humbles.
Board President Fowler, members of the school board, Dr. Cavazos, parents, and guests. I'm honored to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. Thank you to the teachers, counselors, and staff of Arlington High School. This group of people has worked tirelessly, that seems to be the adjective of the day, to make sure these students are sitting here today. A special thank you to our senior sponsor, Jordan Fletcher, our graduation coordinator, Mike Roark, Santa Sierra, lead counselor, Claudine Kemp, and to all the section leaders and the team of teachers and staff who helped put together today's wonderful commencement. Congratulations to the parents and families of all of the members of the class of 2023. Thank you for trusting in us to educate and aid in your child's upbringing. As parents, we remember milestones in the lives of our children, the first one being their birth. Isn't it unbelievable that we're given entire humans to raise with such little preparation or education? At the hospital, our babies are handed to us with the equivalent of a 2-page handout, not even a Canvas course or a Zoom meeting. And we're sent on our way to raise a human for the next 18 plus years. I think the only thing that is required is that we know how to properly secure a car seat. And half of us mess that part up. And then parents, off you went with your baby, who is possibly riding in a somewhat secure car seat, to raise this human for the rest of their lives. And every single day, you questioned if you were doing it right. And now, every day of their senior year, you felt them slipping through your fingers. And you can only hope that what you've given them these past 18 years will be enough. Well, parents, you did enough. You raised a child. You raised an entire human being to become an educated and really fantastic person. Congratulations to you. And to those of you who have lost a child this year, you too raised an amazing human. One who is looking over all of us today and impacting every student and family here. I'd like to take a moment of silence to remember Colin Harvey, a senior whose life was taken this year. We are honored to have this ceremony in his memory. Thank you. And now I'd like to speak directly to the class of 2023. Seniors, you are a group that will be forever remembered as the group that brought us back to who we were supposed to be. Everyone thought that 2 years ago, your junior year, was the year of getting back to normal. However, we quickly realized that was not going to be the case. We spent so much time trying to get back to just being humans again. Remember when people couldn't even say hello to one another? We had to put together a game with bingo daubers and donut parties to reward students just for saying hi. It was amazing to see how much work needed to be done. So when we started this school year, everyone was ready for the awkward social moments once again. But your class was able to bring us back. You came in, stayed positive, looked people in the eyes, and brought us back to the Arlington High we knew we could be. These are the skills that will carry you on in life. Get to know people again. Be the person that makes others feel comfortable in real life. That's the person who will be successful. Get out of your comfort zone and watch your comfort zone get bigger. Just look at the speeches we heard today as an example. Your fellow classmates were well out of their comfort zones giving their speeches, but they did a tremendous job and now have a skill that many others do not. And it's not just a skill in public speaking or speech writing. They have a skill in doing something outside of their comfort zone and being more social. And we truly need people who know how to be more social to real human beings, not just online. Did you know that people spend on average 7,000 hours standing in line? And today, they probably spend the entire time on their phones. Lines used to be a place where people would make social connections. Sometimes people would connect over how annoyed they were to be standing in a line. But other times they might comment on each other's shoes or notice something together. Those moments are farther and farther removed with the use of cell phones as an escape from real human contact. We have an abundance of technology that make our lives easier, but also take away the most important skills of humanity, social skills. The wife of the inventor of the ATM has never used an ATM. Why? Because she likes to talk to bank tellers. She understands the importance of social contact and has found places to keep those interactions. I'm not asking you all to go back in time 1,000,000 years and use bank tellers again, but I am telling you to value human contact. Engage with one another again. Look up from your phone. In any of your next 5,000 hours of standing in a line, notice something and have a conversation. You are the group that brought us back. Do the same for everyone else. Look up. Seniors, thank you. I am proud to be your principal, and I will never take that for granted. You have left an imprint on the halls of Arlington High. You will forever be a Colt. Before we get these students their diplomas, I'd like to take a moment for some recognition. At Arlington High School, we pride ourselves on pushing students to take the most rigorous courses possible during their academic career. Students, if you have taken on the rigorous coursework of dual credit, International Baccalaureate, Advanced Placement, or AVID in any of your years at Arlington High School, please stand and be recognized. Many of our seniors have worked hard to complete essays, interview with officials, and research colleges for scholarship opportunities. Our senior class has earned $6.5 million in scholarships. Any senior who has earned any scholarship, please stand and be recognized. Our students in the top 2% are here with me in white robes, but many other students graduated with honors as well. If you are an honor graduate with a 10.0 GPA or higher, recognized by a gold cord, please stand. Some of you have chosen to serve not only our community, but our country as well by enlisting in the armed forces. If you will be entering the military or attending a military college, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service to our country. And finally, if you are a parent of a graduating senior, get up. Stand up and be recognized. Parents, you did it. Now it's time for you to show everyone what the Arlington High School graduates can do. I have no doubt you will change things for the better. Go take on the world, Colts, and come back and see us sometime. And now, will the class of 2023 please stand? President Fowler, Dr. Marcelo Cavazos, and members of the school board, I proudly present to you these students who have successfully completed the academic and attendance requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Arlington Independent School District. Congratulations to you, graduates of Arlington High School 2023. I would like to remind the families and friends of the graduates that we are here to honor each student's achievement. Out of respect for this solemn and special ceremony, and in keeping with the dignity of this honor and tradition, we request that you demonstrate your appreciation for each graduate with appropriate applause. You may be seated.
Ikechuku Favor Holiness Abamba. Ahmed Mahmoud Abdul Wahid. Ricky Alberto Acuna. Babajide Adebemi Adeshina. Olawafika Nuyumi Olawashimelore Arayemi. Adrian Alejandro Aguilar. Alexandra Aguilar. Carol Aguilar. Luz Estela Aguilar. Yadira Aguilar. Daisy Jasmine Aguilar Alejo. Sakib Ahmed. Shawib Imad Achili. Shrima Haki Apon. Taiba Ala Al-Atia. Giselle Jeanette Alarcon. Alexis Guadalupe Alarcon. Ali Hassan Alaredi. Maria Guadalupe Alba Barbosa. Coranisha Marie Albright Richard. Hugo Elias Alonso Jr. Crystal Sarah Avila. Lazaro Alvaredo. Estrella Guadalupe Alvarez. Jose Alejandro Alvarez. Oscar Alberto Alvarez. Susana Dalila Alvarez. Destiny Amaro. Daniela Amandano. Faith Nicole Angel. Wade Omar Anthony. Brian Isaiah Ariola. Hardy Artega. Noah Alexander Atherton. Zachary Kyle Atlas. Joseph Sal Beza. Mason Jeffrey Bonasac. Hugo Brandon Barrientos. Jacob Thorne Barton. Elijah Hunter Bates. Samuel Louis Butko. Valen Nazaret Batista Perez. Travis Lane Beard. Eric Lashane Beasley Jr. Joaquin Beltran. Natalia Beltran. Victoria Rose Bird. Eason Daniel Bertone. Kalia Betts. Marcia Baveza Nukumu.
Brendan William Biggs. Cody Lane Blakeney. Malaysia Sharice Bokaj. Grace Elizabeth Bolton. Nana Kojo Asado Bonzi. Olivia Catherine May Bono. Megan Marie Boone. Bradley Scout Beauvais. Brian Alexander Beauvais. Addison Dean Brandon. Elijah Dwight Branford. Jack Allen Brazee Jr., Kiara Denise Bryce, Russell Kiahi Britos, Aiden Micah Brown, Donovan Justin Brown, Jordan Amon Bruce, Elizabeth Grace Brunner, Emily Deline Buer, Tyler J. Burleson, Alejandro Bustamante, diploma presented by Patty Bustamante, Executive Director of Specialized Learning Services. Caitlin Yesenia Byrne, Ismael Calderon III, Omar Deante Calvin, Maria Carla Calvo, Emily Calzada, Corwin Colin Campbell, Lena Lynn Campbell, Seth Garrett Campbell, Alexa Maria Campos, Juan Ramon Cardenas Jr., Catherine Sarah Carlson, Joanna Carrillo Centeno, Connor Wynn Carrington, Alyssa Orel Michaela Carter, Jaden Amarion Kaysen, Callie Renee Cavins, Katai Chitin Canet, Alessandro Thomas Chires Cruz, Leonel Chavez, Liliana N. Chavez, Evelyn Chavez Rivas, Cassandra Chico, Clayton Brian Childers, Kaylee Dawn Childers,
Kendall Lee Clark, Natalia Soledad Clark, Peyton Glenn Coffey, Jade Alexis Coleman, Nathan Contreras, Kelton Dequan Kopning, Victor Reyes Cortez III, Samuel Joseph Koski, Angela Zoshis Castillo Cardenas, Zoe Alexis Coulter, Brianna Nicole Cruz, Valerie Gisarella Cueto, Ayana Sarah Daly, Tajea Dawn Daly, Ella Jolie Daniels, Brandon Luis Darnell, Samuel David Derrick, Faith Davis, Damian De Jesus Rodriguez, Itzel De La Rosa, Aiden De La Torre, Emma Stefania Delgado, Amanda Grace Deller, Derek Martez de Ramis, Jaden Nicholas Diaz, Barry Tremaine Dillon Jr., LaKayla Clara May Dixon, Jennifer Lenore Hope Dominguez, Khalees Keshe Dow, Dax Valen Dubin, Nathan Lane Duchan, Hannah Elise Durkee, Lizayon Alexander Easterling, Xavier Dequan Tupac Edgerson, Amari Eve Ellison, Joanna Adaeze Enyagam, Alfonso Escamilla, Stephanie Escobar, Mindy Guadalupe Espino Ferrer, Arwin Lilith Espinoza, Luis Enrique Espinoza, Jorge Alonso Fernandez, Callie Joanne Fisher, Dalen Maurice Flanagan, Hudson Michael Ray Flint, Jonas Flores, Jair Akeem Flood, Nayeli Renee Frias, Seth Alexander Frias,
Lidice Dairani Fuentes Barreto, Tanaya Renee Fuselier, Brennan Patrick Gaffney, Angel Ricardo Garcia, David Garcia, Eduardo Leal Garcia, Eliza Reina Garcia, Juan Manuel Garcia, Judith Garcia, Leon Russell Garcia Jr., Luis Angel Garcia, Reina Danielle Garcia, Hanya Garcia Cabrera, Karina Garcia Cruz, Natalie Michelle Garnica, Barbara Anais Gattaca Sandoval, Jesse Miguel Gasiola, Mackenzie Marie Goff, Tamara K. Galladay, Kayla Renee Gomez, Melissa Gomez, Vivian Eileen Gomez, Maria Marlene Gomez Dominguez, Kimberly Gongora, Zenaida Gonzalez, Angelina Gonzalez, Jaden Elizabeth Gonzalez, Jezebel Janai Gonzalez, Eliab Gonzalez Aravalo, Isaac Adam Goulet, Braden Chase Gover, Jose Aaron Granados, Essence Joy Green, Gabriela Guadarrama, Khalil Jamar Gidry, Aaron Olivia Gallo, Andrea Paula Gutierrez, Sylvia Marie Gutierrez, Ulysses Antonio Gutierrez, Ideala Marissa Gutierrez Garza, Sydney Danielle Haddock, Peyton Elizabeth Haggerton, Rowan Clifton Hamilton, Ryder Charles Hamilton, Bryson Wayne Hammond, Sapphire Carrie Hammonds, Ryan Hike, Renasia Harmon, Skylar Marie Hartnett,
Nathaniel York Harvey, Ariana Janae Havard, Titiana Monet Havard, Nicole Sophia Hazard Beckett, Lance Colton Heflin, Costantino Catalino Helgen Jr., Julia Lynn Helsel, Peyton Elizabeth Henry, Claire Hercules, Anthony Jason Hernandez, Jose Marcos Hernandez, Norma Lizette Hernandez, Sebastian Javit Hernandez, Tamaja Morian Giesel Hill, Kiwana Liddell Hines, Eric Fidel Durarte, Jordan Elizabeth Hoffman, Jude Whalen Holly, Jennifer Ann Hoosier, Bryce Major Houston, Kyle James Howard, Garrett Wade Hubbard, Francisco Huerta Jr., Rebecca D. Hughes, Jordan Jacqueline Hull, Gabriel Oswaldo Ibarra, Senrit Arhan Islam. Sophie Lucia Jackson. Vernon Lynn Jackson III. Amelia Michaela Jaquez Arizmendi. Alejandra Jocelyn Jaime. Hazel Jaime Ceballos. Mardre Latrice Jefferson. Phoebe Elizabeth Johnson. Jayla Jones. Nicholas J. Jones. Brooklyn Amaya Jordan. Juliana Hernandez. Litzy Estrella Hernandez. Jesse Ray Jungluth. Riza Kareem. Subi Nolonga Kais. Gwendolyn Grace Kirk.
Bo Joseph Kolanik. Catherine Marie Ladner. Jordan Elizabeth Lage. Samantha Presley Lambeth. Anastasia Ray Land. Jordan Deshawn Landrum. Logan Alexander Lane. Michael Angelo Lara. Justin Loughton Loudermill. Katie Madison Lay. Ashley Yemi Lee. David Tam Lee. Malcolm Earl Leaks. Precious Aria Nicole Leday. Zachary Tashawn Leonard. Alberto Lerma. Josue Efrain Licona. Faith Mackenzie Lindemolder. Pablo Llanos. Sarah Kimberly Loigno. Alfredo Lopez Jr. Analia Celeste Lopez. Brian Yahir Lopez. Emmanuel Lopez. Marissa Lucia Lopez. Alicia Maxine Mays. Sum Mai. Raymond Santino Maldonado. Addison Courtney Mangrum. Grismar Yvette Marcelino Enriquez. Alan Alberto Marquez Cano. Abigail Alexandria Martinez. Alejandro Jacob Martinez. Ashley Martinez. Celeste Sol Martinez. Ian Edward Martinez. Jack Martinez. Samuel Martinez. Nyla Janae Mason. Marley Diane McAlpin. Olivia Christine McDaniel. Austin Levi McGee. Alexis Nicole McKinley. Mario Deshawn McKinney. Mitchell Alexander Mead. Adriana Isabella Meals. Brian Meave. Israel Medellin.
Crystal Denise Medina. Misael Mendez Milan. Sebastian Alejandro Mendoza. Joy Georgette Adam Mensa. Hermenio Meza. Dejan Kentrell Miller. Morgan Brooke Milligan. Shane Coulter Garrett Mills. Kevon Kentrell Millsap. Connor James Lewis. Willie Lester Milner. Harley Morales. Dominic Jacob Mitchell. Mohammed Saber Schweb Mitha. Ulysses Isaac Molina. Olivia Alexandra Mullins. Stephen David Montelongo. Kennedy Micah Moore. Gael Alexander Morales. Jasmine Guadalupe Morales. Caden Tyler Morgan. Matthew Clay Morgan. Kyle Everett Moser. Victoria Ann Mowry. Natalia Murillo. Raul Alejandro Natsu Lomeli. Trinity Marie Nava. Alyssa Don Navarro. Alicia Monnier Laviette Neal. Owen Andrew Neisel. Dakota Chase Nelson. Mariah Soledad Nerio. Gloria Boson Ngeta. Alex Ming Kang Win. Leah Win. Tuong An Wing Win. Eric Manuel Nunez Garcia. Amelia Kwambuka Nyambuka. Deborah Monyenye Nyongweso. Savannah Faye Odell. Jordan Jewel Oliver. Uriel Ortega Rodriguez. Joaquin Fernando Ortiz. Stephanie Ortiz. Tyler Christian Owens.
Angel Elijah Palacios. Kamar Elijah Palmer. Melvin Alexander Paredes Miranda. Haley Ann Patterson. Juana Evelyn Pedraza. Kimberly Jasmine Pedraza. Umberto Penaflor Rivera III. London Jade Pendley. Emma Catherine Perales. Diploma presented by Aaron Perales, the Executive Director of Engagement, Equity, and Access. Valeria Perales. Jackson Gray Perdue. Almendra Nicole Perez. Caleb Nathaniel Perez. Enrique Perez. Gonzalo Perez Jr. Miranda Jacqueline Perez. Moses Enrique Perez. Leah Gianna Persicat. Ava Florence Pierce. Carson Shane Pierce. Rafael Pina Jr. Emmanuel Ponce. Nathaniel Ponce. Andrew Joseph Price. Jaquan Michael Pruitt. Rayleigh Morgan Pryor. Ayana Jalise Puello. Sophia Beatrice Pulido. Ethan William Quick. Jessica Schuyler Quinn. Christian Antonio Ramirez. Enoch Ramirez Jr. Isaac Xavier Ramirez. Xander James Ramirez Wymuth. Andy Ramos. Tayton Jonathan Ray. Jacob Christopher Reese. Mariela Isabella Reyna Rodriguez. Deshaun Jamar Reed. Heather K. Reed. Rebecca Ann Reckemeyer. Grace Elena Ressel. Famia Riasa. Ethan Thomas Riley. Melanie Desiree Riojas. Magdalena Eunice Rivas Marenko.
Ray Anthony Robertson Jr. Jasmine LaShawn Robinson. Nathaniel Ryan Robledo. Alonzo Robles. Melissa Robles. Samantha Robles. Kevin Emmanuel Rocha. Brisel Yasmin Rodriguez. Evelyn Rodriguez. Gabriela Sarah Rodriguez. Jonathan Carlos Rodriguez. Joshua Dylan Rodriguez. Joshua Isaac Rodriguez. Mary Beth Rodriguez. Cameron Joel Rogers. Abigail Rojas. Andrew William Rolfes. Daniel Rosales. Annabelle Hodge Rosenberger. Joshua Daniel Rothwell. Angel Alejandro Roy. Elizabeth Marie Royal. Jesus Ruiz. Sashar Adam Sahukan. Benicio Saud Salazar. Gabriel Salgado Moran. Abel Salinas. Alphonse Rene Rollins IV. Juan Carlos Sanchez. Alexander Sebastian Sanchez Arce. Angel Aaron Sanchez Medina. Lazavian Trevante Sanders. Natalie Elizabeth Santamaria. Isaac Eddie Santabanes. Fernando Jose Santos. Daphne Elizabeth Saucedo Lucero. Emily Sunshine Sawyers. Gabriel Eugene Saxton. Simone Nicole Scales. Samantha Grace Schrader. Caleb Michael Scrivener. Christian Eduardo Serrano. Jewel Rose Shank. Tristan Alice Shannon. Tiana Lachey Sherman. Demalola Morabenu Shita. Layla Michelle Short. Elaine Oraniba Siddiqui.
Jose Eulalio Silva. Abigail Grace Smith. Cameron Smith. Gavin Christopher Smith. Zeno Kaysen Smith. Nathaniel Gage Solis. Alvaro Soriano. Priscilla Sosa. Harper Celeste Souders. Rachel Lee Spicer. Isabella Grace Stansberry. Carson Ray Stewart. Jaden Nicole Stone. Jordan Elizabeth Stone. Marlon Gale Stout IV. Christopher Lee Strong II. Grace Elizabeth Sullivan. Martine Romero Swayze. Jules Gray Swinney. Kitty Renee Sharon Sylvie. Shelby Winnie Taboo. Chloe Lynn Tankak. Sarah Terrar. Haley Renee Tate. Noble Thomas Teal. Destiny Marcelina Terrazas. Donstasia Keelan Thomas. Melissa Lee Thomas. Tabitha Auden Thompson. Omar Muin Tarawi. Jennifer Rose Todd. Abigail Rose Torres. Jonathan Alexander Torres. Karina Lee Torres. Ernesto Guadalupe Torres. Taylor Marie Torres. Gael Torres Ibarra. Ernesto Torres Jauregui. Thomas David Trantham. Carlos Trejo. Victor Trejo. Xander Ventura Trevino. Valeria Troche. Anya Capri Trefant. Shania Charnel Renee Tucker. Jillian Renee Turley. Simia Ayame Turner. Emily Turbiates. Emma Faith Tyler.
Devin Alexis Umflet Toronto. Sacheli Umpierre Rodriguez. Emily Grace Underwood. Elia Bell Unseth. Christopher Andres Valdez. Marshawn Van. Priscilla Vasquez. Remy Charlize Vasquez. Dulce Maria Vasquez. Ian Alexander Vasquez. David Vega. Mauricio Alexander Vega. Abraham Vela. Karina Ventura. Yasiria Ventura Villarreal. Tristan Edwin Vitekas. Jorge Alejandro Villarreal. Michael Allen Vitale. Yvonne Maichi Vu. Ella Rose Wainwright. Aaron Lee Walker. Abigail Grace Ward. Grayling Keontae Ward II. Jayla Alexis Ward. Naomi Alexis Watson. James Marlon Webb. Gottfried Ernst Weber IV. Naya Catherine West. William Clayton Whaley. Samuel Dane Whipple. Madison Mackenzie Whitehead. Kamisha Nicole Williams. Kimiam Williams. Mylan Nicholas Williams. Sierra Nicole Williams. Siandra Kenora Williams. Carrington Andre Willis. Aaliyah Monet Wilson. Brooklyn Paige Wimpy. Ebony Danielle Wright. Catherine McKenna Wright. Kawesi Philip Yanson II. Brandon Anthony Yoakum. Leslie Esther Zacharias. Karen Zavala. Giselle Zuniga Flores.
Now, in memory of a colt that we lost this year, Colin Tyrell Harvey. And now for your senior class officers. Class President Kyle Mvahiwa Kwizani. Girls Social Chair Brianna Nicole Fagans. Secretary Benjamin Brett Breyer. And now for the top 2% of the graduating class. Number 12, Taylor Nicole Wright. Number 11, Molly Caroline Ruby. Number 10, Dylan Reeser Durden. Number 9, Tabitha Rose Patterson. Number 8, Tanijah Nicole Klein. Number 7, Jennifer Jocelyn Rivera. Number 6, Susanna Jane Manette Kenworthy. Number 5, Jacob Kang Win. Number 4, Brett William Helsher. Number 3, Edie Wells Cravens. Your class salutatorian, Jackson Allen Kozak. And your class valedictorian, Tule Kafale Aloha Anastasia Vaitulala. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2023.
For the last time, will the class of 2023 please stand? Just, Congratulations to you, the graduates of Arlington High School class of 2023. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Students, at this time, please be seated as our choir sings "You'll Never Walk Alone," a song that has been sung at the end of Arlington High School graduations since 1951.
As we wind down the ceremony, I want us all to take the time to reflect on the past 4 years. From freshman year's extended spring break to returning to school as juniors, as a class, we were all forced to quickly mature after a time of isolation. Junior and senior year, we all rose to the challenge of returning to the spirit, pride, and tradition of Arlington High School. I am proud to call myself a graduate of 2023
Time and time again, our class has been referred to as the revival class. Our participation in extracurricular activities, such as athletics, pep rallies, and clubs, is what makes our class stand out in Arlington High's 100 years of history. As we move forward into a future that is full of possibility, my hope is that we remember everything we've gained in these last 4 years. How these 4 years have taught us to embrace and overcome adversity in our lives, and how we have been blessed with our parents who have fought to get us to this stage today. For our teachers who have pushed us out of our comfort zone and made us realize that we need to fight for what we want, and friends who were there for us when the darkness that was COVID threatened to dim our spirit. We are a courageous class. We have overcome so much, and now we sit here in our caps and gowns celebrating each other. As Winston S. Churchill once said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Congratulations to the Revival class, class of 2023.
The graduation ceremony has concluded. Parents, please meet your graduates in the parking lot at your personal vehicles. Graduates, you are all excused to exit toward the concourse or the nearest exit. Teachers, please help guide the students toward the exit so we can prepare for the next graduation. Congratulations, y'all. We love you.